Oh, it's a nugget. It's the world's biggest nugget. All right, who do we got here today? What's your name? You look familiar.
I'm the gold lady.
That's the gold lady, Retta. We're gonna talk about the new 6,000, the 7,000, and of course the trusty dusty 1,000, and why you should have one. And trust me, I want one too. Maybe if I'm lucky, she'll give me one. So if ever there was a time for you to take notes, now's the time. Now, you got anything you want to say to these people out here?
Just come to my store and see me.
That's right, have deep pockets, right?
Yeah,
deep pockets.
and listen to me.
And listen to me. Hold on, wait a minute, listen to me.
I run these machines.
Yeah, she's an expert. Her and Deere knows these machines better than anybody I've ever met. And if you're lucky, you might get a date with her. How you like them beans?
Yeah, right.
All right, so you know what I'm gonna say, huh? So come on, let's go! All right, so how do you turn this thing on?
You just push that on button, and you hear it when it comes on.
That's the on sound?
Yeah,
that's an interesting sound.
And that's how fast it's ground balanced and ready to go. You can see right here, this wavy lines or straight lines. See that? You don't. That's for very hard mineralization. Right there. I run it in this one, the straight lines. Now, this every once in a while you get a lot of noise. So you hit that again, and it'll go through that. It's sort of checking the electricity in the air. So if you accidentally hit this, see, it's not giving you that tone. Right. You want the tone. You always want the tone. Got it. So you hold it down. That's like... Here, there you go. You hear it? Yeah. That's it. That's it. Wow. That's set up? Yeah, it's set up. Do you have the ground balance? That is sort of doing that. No, you don't ground balance. It'll just start ground balancing on its own. Wow. I'm getting the same size of gold that the Monster 1000 is getting, only deeper. Wow. The Monster can't reach it. Right. That makes sense. Yeah. Wow, that looks really light. Like you're just manhandling that thing. I can work all day with this. See, this ground right down here is where the nugget, a lot of them stop. See on that clay? Oh yeah, you can see all that decomposing schist in there. And in that clay, that sort of acts as that false bedrock. Oh, and it traps the gold. Yeah, and I've got lots of gold all in. You always get gold here. Wow. So with that indicator all the way to the right, kind of like on the 1000, is the best setting. Yes. Now you have a little trick where you spray paint your search coil, right? Yeah, you paint it army green. You can put a leaf on it or whatever, but it doesn't shine clear 2 miles away where everybody knows where I'm hunting. So remember that. Spray paint your search coils because they're glossy when you buy them, and they reflect the sun, and people can actually spot you looking for gold with these things. And see, it gets a little bit loud because we do have some electromagnetic disturbance. Okay. So just hit that again. Sometimes I've had to hit it several times, and that's see that? Oh yeah, so if you have a little wavery, you're gonna hit, oh yeah, it even has a little symbol. So if it starts getting a little funky on you, you hit this button right here. Yeah, it's that simple. It's so easy. Yeah, you just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons. Geez, that's simple. You have a button over here that you can use your Wi-Fi. So, I mean, there's a, and this is your loudness here. Yeah, your speaker tone. But it's as simple as the Monster. Wow. And light. Look at this. All right, so leave me be because I want to get my detector too. This isn't fair. I got to get some shot at too. So you know what I'm going to say, huh? Say it with me, so come on. My name is Jeff. Let's go. Okay. You got it? Uh-oh. What? That was fast. You got a target already. I just moved this rock right here because I heard something under it. It was down like that, and I just, of course, look at my boots. I kick everything. Now that's a rule of thumb. Make sure you use your boots to kick these rocks out of the way because you increase your depth when you do that. Now that's the sound that it makes when you get a target. Yeah, but we're gonna get the Monster to pinpoint. I'll get my 1000. Ooh, that sounds good. And I ain't even looking at the meter either. Don't you look at that meter. It's there. there. Whatever it is.
Nice, clean sound. Got a kind of a double.
A double, but that's... sometimes that's good, sometimes it's...
Oh, right there, piece of gold. Look at that. How do you like them beans, boy?
Got a little red on it.
See that?
Nice.
That is absolutely incredible. We haven't been here more than 5 minutes. If that ain't proof in the pudding for you, I don't know what is. So we're gonna do some more hunting because now I'm really excited. Woo, come on, Retta, let's get some gold.
Oh, yeah. It's not very loud, so I wanted to check.
Oh, right there. Got it. I'm on it. Oh, it's showing gold. Take a look at this. See it shoot over for just a second and then back over to the right? That is what they call the wobble pop. And that...
You always dig that, no matter what.
No matter what. There. I think I see it. Nope, that's not it.
Well, hell.
Another piece of gold. Right there.
Oh, it's red, dude.
Yeah, look at that monker.
Red dirt.
Nice piece of gold. Now, do you see how I'm recovering it? Of course, you should know the two-hand technique. But when I get down to the very fine, I'll tilt my spoon forward. I like the little riffles. I don't think you do, but I do.
Well, I'm glad you do.
And I'll blow on it like this. And the gold being denser than anything else, if it is gold or lead shot, it'll stay in the bottom. So I just blow and blow and blow, and I know that those riffles will stop it from blowing out. So that's a really easy way to clean your gold up out of your scoop. At least that's for me. See how we're doing it? She's going about covering a large amount of land with that thing, and then I come in behind the 6000 and I pinpoint, and it's so easy to pinpoint with a VLF. That's another reason why I always advocate bringing 2 different machines out when you're hunting. It's so much easier to use that detector to find your targets and then come back and localize them and dig them and hunt them with the 1000. Now, if you don't want to carry 2 detectors around, what you can do is carry some type of markers with you, whether that's construction flags tied on a rock or stake, and every time you get a target, just put it in there and come back later, because I'm telling you, it's so much easier to pinpoint with one of these. Oh, don't you love it when your knee pads drop and the rock gets you right there?
You got your funny bone, didn't you?
There's nothing funny about it.
Whoever said that was a funny bone, huh?
Card. All right, I'm gonna try this.
Okay,
6000 now.
Go find that, and you can pinpoint with that pretty good too, Joe. Count it, and pick up the same size as the.
Oh, that's breakfast. Now the sound is different than what you got on these 1000, so you got to get used to that wobbly UFO sound. Hear that?
The importance, learn your machine.
In case you didn't hear that, Retta said, learn your machine. Don't think that by buying the best machine in the world, that's it. You have to learn it too. And right there, piece of gold. See that? Right there where my finger was. Isn't that a nice piece? It's all it's all rusty red from this red soil. That's pretty good.
Cool.
We'll start calling you Red or red soil?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give this thing a swing because it's light, it looks like fun, and man, it's easy to find targets with it. So let's give it a shot. Now the nice thing about these PI machines is you don't have to swing them fast. Actually, it's better if you swing them slow. VLFs, you need to do like this. But these PI machines use a different technology, so you don't have to swing them real fast. Is that worthy?
Yeah, that's worthy. I hear it.
Now, like she's saying, learn your machines. I know to you guys out there that aren't familiar with these mine labs, this sounds just like some weird wobbly noise. Over time, you're gonna develop a specific hearing for that wobble sound, that tone. And you'll know right away that if you've got a target, deep, shallow, whatever, but you have to learn your machine. That is the most important advice that Retta or anybody else will ever give you. Learn that machine. Don't just take it out once or twice and then throw it in the closet. Learn it, because that machine is gonna find that gold. But it's up to you to decipher whether or not you're gonna dig it. What the heck? Oh, I hate runaway targets. Okay. Wow. Hear how loud that is? I don't see it.
Well,
Oh yeah, piece of gold.
I heard it on that machine. I know it sounds what that sounds like.
Right there, piece of gold.
See what we disturbed it all up, and it was hard for it.
Look at that. I would have sworn that was nothing from that wobble, and you're like, nope, that's gold.
I heard it. It's got a certain little sound.
Do you see that? She's got the ear. Because I'm like, nah, that's nothing. Nah. It's, no, I'm telling you. I'm like, yeah, we're wasting our time. And look at that. I know it's not much, but this is a good indicator. And of course, they all add up. But I tell you what, you find one, you start finding more. And especially in this rocky outcropping of quartz. Look at that. That is nice. There you go. Good job. And now you know why they call her the gold lady. And the reason why we're covering Mine Lab is because Mine Lab makes some of the best gold hunting machines in the world. They're an Australian-based company. And if that wasn't good enough, Retta is a certified dealer for Mine Lab. And her and Deere know more about Mine Lab than anybody I know. What are you doing carrying two machines around? Are you that gold happy?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Ah, she found a Jeff.
This machine is a little more complicated, so I'm not going to go through all the settings here. If you want to know how to run it, you come to the store and we will set it up and walk you through it, because this is a little more difficult, but it will go extremely deep. It's paid for itself by just me using this machine in depth.
Wow.
It'll go extremely deep.
How deep does it go?
I got a gram nugget at least 19 inches down in red dirt. I found 1 3/4 ounces, and it was about, I had to have help digging it, so I don't really know how deep it was, but it was very deep.
Wow.
So the size of your nugget, it will go deeper, but it will still pick up small pieces. Not quite as small as the new 6000, but it will pick them up.
So this is more for like the intermediate to the seasoned pro to have one of these.
but if, you know, I would recommend that you start with the Monster if you haven't done it before, because it is so simple. It's idiot proof.
Yeah. Except for dogs, it's not dog proof.
Not dog proof, but it's got, I recommend that, and once you are learning with that, then you can go to this one.
Okay.
But if you listen to me on the settings, I can make sure you can start with this even if you wanted to.
Wow. And this is top of the line right here.
Yeah, and it's good. It's good. It's found me so much gold.
Yep, I've heard stories, and
it's heavy.
Oh, and tell them about the mic, the what you got in your hand.
This is, you can put it on your shoulder. You can, if you're not around anybody, you don't have to have headphones when it's very, very hot. Some people like headphones, but when you lay it down, you're not attached to your machine.
A cord.
Yeah. I like this. Darren doesn't particularly like it. He likes the headphones.
Really?
But to each his own.
Okay.
And if it gets a little loud, sometimes I put it right there.
Yeah, sounds good. The machine is so heavy, you got to use this little...
Well, I put this on. I don't like those big... I feel like I'm in a brace with those big things that come with it. So I just use it like this. And then this I attach to this.
Right.
And then I adjust this. I leave this at full length because it picks up my shoes or my foot. So
Right.
I've got a joint in there that I don't like. But I leave it as far as I can, even as short as I am. And some of the men can actually get a longer.
Oh, a longer carbon fiber shaft.
Yes. And see, like this, I take it.
Right.
And I adjust it. If
Oh,
you're
and
going
you can
uphill,
pull the draw up on it, yeah.
Or you put it down. So
Oh, that's pretty cool. So
and it's real quick. When I find a nugget or a sound,
Yep.
I just take that off, I'm free.
Wow.
And then as you come back to it, I do this immediately, and then I'm going.
And back and going. Yeah, I've swung this without that harness on, and you only go about an hour and you're done.
Yeah, I can run all day long. I did yesterday.
Wow. This thing has found a lot of the source of the gold that's coming out of here because it goes down that deep. I really like the 6000. That's light. I can swing that all day.
I can swing it all day, and I don't use a strap. But if they do this strap, it does. Look at this.
Yeah, you can use just 2 fingers.
Yeah. So the strap is very important, and if you're going uphill, just tighten that real quick.
Tighten it up, bring it up, so you can bring up the draw.
When you go downhill, you come down with it.
Wow.
And then it's there.
It's convenient.
Yeah, it works.
If you come to her shop, and I'll leave a link at the end so you can see where that's at, they'll teach you how to use this thing. So if you really want to get into this full bore, they'll show you all the right settings for this machine and how to use it. The GPX 6000, it collapses down, put it in your backpack, and you can get on out. These are fantastic machines, and when you use them in unison, you've got a powerful arsenal to find gold. When Retta was out here before using the 7000, she found this on her own, and that's her being serious. Now that's all lode gold. I want you to get a good look at that, especially Christopher and Max. That's what she found detecting rocks, and then she broke the rocks open, and that's what was inside. Anyway, I want you to stop by her store. It's the Gold Lady store in Golden Valley.
And we will teach you how to set them before you even leave the store.
That's right. And nobody else is gonna do that. Remember, that's out in Golden Valley, Arizona, right outside of Kingman, and she's gonna hook you up. Her and Darren are the most knowledgeable people I know when it comes to mine labs. If you talk to her real nice, she just might take you out on a date. No, she might give you a special deal, boy. Get those pants back on. So,
Crazy.
Anyway, we're gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna leave everything down below in the description. I want you to come see this girl. All right, she's lonely, she needs some love too.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? Come on, take the drive. I guarantee you won't be sorry, and you'll be finding gold before you know it. Until next time, this is Jeff Williams and the Gold Lady. Saying you want to find gold, but you don't know what to do? Go see the Gold Lady, and she'll set you up with some AU. So come on, let's go.